That's just to stop the big dogs and tap the tablet on the dog food. So this will be a part 2. This is just to keep the big dogs separated from the little dogs. There we go. Because they race to eat their food, so they get the same. So they eat quick. And you, little lady, there we go. You have that one. Hulkster, you eat that one quickly. No, eat it quickly. Come on, otherwise you're going to lose your dinner. Nope. Nope. Eat it quickly. Come on. Right, I'll take it away then if you don't want to eat it, because otherwise she's going to nick it off you. Do you want it or not? Do you want it or not? No, you're not coming in the bedroom. Stop sulking. Do you want your dinner or not? There's a good boy. You've had a sweetie this morning. Get on with your food. Right, I'll take it off you now, because she's only going to eat it. Wow. That can be a bit of cheese on toast this morning, can't it? Have I got some left? Yep. Ah. It's a bit of cheese on toast in the morning. Can't bag it. It's gone a little bit crunchy, isn't it? So chuck it under the grill. Put a bit of cheese on it. Bit of onion relish. It's like an English pizza, mate. Just toast it. Bring the thingy back to life again. Good boy, Marnie. See, Hulkster, now you're losing your opportunity to eat your dinner, aren't you? Now you want your dinner. Of course you do. So who would have been eating your dinner, Hulkster? Would you like this dinner now? Right, let's see what we can do to encourage you to eat it. If I haven't got enough cheese for my fucking baguette. Ah, don't take the piss now. Get eating. Get eating. There we go. Ah! Come here, Hulkster. Lola, out. Lola, out. Move. 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 Hulkster, in. Where do you think you're going, bitch? Get. Hulkster, kitchen. Move. Move. Up. See why we're using a cot now, do ya? Right. Oh, I've got things to do today, as you can see. Right, I'm not on the Java today. Just on the good old Instant. 2 spoonfuls of that. Aldi have also started doing flavoured instant coffee. Sumatran ground coffee. A lot cheaper than Taylor's Java. Lot cheaper. That way you get to get to get a couple of tins to go with your coffee, pack of sweeteners, all for the same price. Oh, what's this, dogs? Oh, what's this? Oh, oh, right. Let's get a spoon holster. We whack it in your dinner for you. A bit of that. There you go, buddy. We'll have a bit in there. It's 3-day-old cream, remember. It'll probably make me get the shits. There you go, little lady. Put some on the floor for you. Oh, what's this, Marnie? You're not going to be the cat that got the cream, are you? No, because you're a farmyard breed of dogs. Let me do a straight line. You want to lick that bowl out, do you? Look, I've even saved a bit on the lid for you. There you go, you can have the bit on the lid. You all happy doggies this morning with a bit of farmyard food, haven't you? So you've had your bit of cream, had your bit of meat morsels. Have we got happy dogs this morning now? Come on, get on with your dinner. That's it, keep eating. Keep struggling on. Never give up. If you fast, you fast. If you hunger strike, you hunger strike. If you're doing it for good, don't matter, does it? It's all blessings. Oops. Just poured a bit on the floor down there. Right, you quite happy there now, Hulky Hulkster? Come on, eat your dinner, mate. Happy Lola. Happy Marnie. Happy Willow. All had a bit of cream. Just to use that up and get it out my fridge. The neighbour doesn't have to be nervous and make up stories about the dogs, does she? Or be silly about TVs. See, I don't get brainwashed, do I? But someone else does. So, it's autumn weather, innit? It's officially thermal weather in the northern hemisphere. Don't take the piss, buddy. Well, there's a simple solution to that, isn't there, my Hulkster? There you go. Get on with your dinner, boy. Come on. Get on with it. Then I can let you back out in the hallway and drink my coffee. Come on. Let's leave you to it for a minute. Ooh. Good girl. We don't need the barrier in the way now, do we? Just for my Hulkster. There's the licking off the floor of the cream. Did you enjoy that, baby girl? Did you enjoy that? Look at the state here. You've been rubbing up against that bonfire, haven't you? Got that to clear up as well, haven't I? Ouch. Keep whacking my knee on the fucking barriers this morning where my legs don't want to come up higher than what I'm doing it. That's a hip joint aching. Right. We don't need the light on now, do we? Oh. Excuse me. Just checking the emphysema globules because that came up a bit. Bit coffee coloured. Nothing outrageous. Get on with it. So I can let you out the kitchen. Get on with it. Eat your dinner. Turn around that way and eat it. You stop staring at him, putting him off his food. Stop putting him off his food. Get on with it. Get on with it. I'll come and let you out the kitchen. It's only because they're staring at him, innit? Doesn't need to be a latte, does it? Don't even think about attacking my bread and cheese. Get on with your dinner. That's it. I'm just going to let him out of there because he's going to take the piss, isn't he, while my back's turned. Oh, excuse me. Right, I shall leave that up there then, Hulkster, because you're taking the piss. Oh. That's why you're a little boy, innit? Instead of a big boy, like your brother Marnie. Because you like fucking about instead of eating your dinner. You've all had the same. You can check each other's smells, can't you? There you go. He's just going to check to make sure that they had the same as him. Yeah, they've had cream too. Double cream. Right. Might not be living... oh, my headphones are charged up. They don't need to be on charge now then, do they? So, I can remove that out the wall, can't I? So I don't trip over any cables. If my son comes up, he'll be nicking me lead to go in that other room anyway, won't he? Right, you're all happy now, are you? Yes? Good, good, good. The door's shut and chained. because little draft excluder there was laying against it to keep all the other dogs dry and warm. And all nice and pack heated overnight. Let's just keep the stuff off the floor, out of my bed, because I've turned the heat off now. Only needed it to warm up the house a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Now we're doing 15 minutes on this one as well. That'd be the old 1-2 video hit. A little bit sniffly this morning, but I was in a close proximity with another human being in the office yesterday, wasn't I? I said, "You haven't got COVID, have you?" He went, "No." I said, "Oh, good. Good job my immune system works properly, innit, then? Because I don't fear your cold, mate. Same as you didn't fear my fucking dog crap last time I come and spoke to you. You smelt my pack smell. So, you know, yeah, the antisocial behaviour angle. Let's just put this down while I roll myself a ciggy. The antisocial behaviour angle that I put my name to, yeah, that allays any concerns in the bigger picture, because I was closely watching what went on yesterday as I interacted with a man who wanted a bit of tobacco, so I freely gave him that little bit of tobacco. He came back with a nicely rolled old soup. Yeah. He wasn't afraid. Same as I ain't afraid if I'm out and about trying to have a discreet one in public. But he was showing me. He was just saying, "Look, you know, I'm not saying nothing to you. I'm just showing you. If I want to have one, I'll have one. I'm not worried about the police driving about. Yeah. Even though you sort of give me a heads up. Yeah. It was right, mate. Not being funny, that could have been my doctor, couldn't it? Getting my rights sorted out, but it's got to be done the right way." So they've sort of spoken out loud on the paperwork, haven't they, about the antisocial angle. That was what caused the drive-by in the bus garage yesterday. But I wasn't being rude to the guy. I said, "I'd like to stand and have one with you, but I can't, because I can't go there smelling of it, otherwise they'll want to search me, won't they? You know what I mean? Before I go in there." And I'm couldn't tell him, but I was on a recording mission, as you know, because I needed it in his own words for my own understanding of the situation, so I can look back and check, and when I'm in the right frame of mind to break it all down and read between the lines and all that sort of stuff, yeah, like I'm speaking about today. So, the antisocial angle side of it. What they're saying is, you know, if we think you're taking a piss, that would be classed as antisocial behaviour. Yeah. So, you know, we'd appreciate it if you don't do it that way. Look, we're just showing you the same as you show us. So that's why it was all acted out in front of me. Yeah. So I leave that to my doctor to sort out, because it's only about the legal aspect of it. To be prescribed that as a medication with full legal rights. See, and what did I say about, well, probation wants a court case, so it can all be nicely tied off and da-da-da-da-da. No, well, you don't need to, do you? Have a chat with the boss. The boss owns the fucking law. The boss is listening. He's telling the workers now what to do instead of the other way round. That's how you run a kingdom, isn't it? Not a queendom. That's how you run a kingdom. As a sovereign protector. Right. That's a clear, undeniable fact. Right. So, like I said, I'm quite happy with the way things are. If I joke about the old Noddy situation, you know, Noddy and his mate, it's only English humour, isn't it? It's not being disrespectful or, it's not being disrespectful or, you know, I don't believe in doffing your caps to martyrs, to masters. You know what I mean? So, I'm an anarchist, aren't I? I don't believe in masters, rulers and all that sort of stuff. Yeah? So I'm trying to live in peace with, alongside a system that says the opposite. You know? Doesn't mean I'm going to change my views, but for them to live in peace with me, after I've enjoyed all of what they threw at me, there has to be middle ground, doesn't there, where we can all stand together and be at peace, blah-de-blah-de-blah, and everyone does their own thing, and in whichever way they give thanks for it at the end of a hard week. That's what it's all about. Same as if that principle was transferred to the Middle East. Oh, there you go. So just by changing the energy and the vibration, it can all just go back to normal, can't it? And peace and reconciliation can begin. Because that's how South Africa got dealt with, was it not? Right. That's how when the peace concert found peace in the middle ground. Let me just show you that. Where Bob Marley got the two political leaders to shake hands. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Magpie. You don't need saluting, do you? Because you're doing your thing anyway. There you go. See, if I say I'm having a ciggy, and I'm having a ciggy with a roach in it, because I've not got no cigarette filters yet. I was busy yesterday, trying not to get sidetracked. I'm having a ciggy. If I say, yeah, I'm having a bit of that. For medical reasons. Doesn't matter, does it? Just means I can't work or serve, doesn't it? Because it's medication. And I shouldn't be working and serving if I'm trying to make myself better, should I? It's got to be washed out, hasn't it? So, saves me choking on fucking emphysema globules, doesn't it? See what I'm saying now? Or I could go old school, couldn't I? Get a magpie feather out and stir it up and start writing fucking letters. You know what I mean? That's not fucking ink, that's dirty old cigarette ash and fucking spit and all. So what the fuck, you dirty bastard? What? Don't you like my sense of humour? Could be writing letters in blood, couldn't I? Giving people black dots. Me hearties. You know what I mean? Right. What goes with my cup of coffee in the morning? Yes, I've got a nice clean ashtray down there. Nice clean metal one. There you go. Same conversation. Oh, what's that in the bottom of the bag there? Same one in the same conversation that G was having yesterday, if that was him. Different colour box. Right. Same conversation I had with the prison medics. Well, they're not the same ones. I have to question what I'm being given in case it's getting sneaked into me or whatever. I understand about generics and all that sort of thing. There's cheaper versions of the same drug and that. So, alright, he was having the same conversation yesterday. Yeah, he got it. He weren't bothered. Off he toddled, same as off I toddled. Yeah. Had the same conversation with them myself. Saying, like, don't know what I was giving in there because I kept changing the wrapping and different sorts of pills and all that. So he was having the same conversation as I had. So there you go, there's me one pill. I'll put it by my coffee because I'm smoking a ciggy at the moment. I can go over there in my bin for when I get up. All the dogs are laying down happy together. Willow's standing over to everyone at the moment. And now she's sat down and laid down. All content, because I wasn't throwing bricks over my shoulder, was I? Had to charge up my son's lighter as well. Because I've got my son one of those lighters. Because he's always after flints and gas and... There you go, son, I bought you one exactly the same. Why aren't you fucking using it, boy? Right, there's my one. Look, the fucking things have come off round the thingies and flown them round my bedroom somewhere, so I've got to look for them. But I don't use it inside the waterproof case because it stays in my pocket, don't it? Yep, all good. Just checking the emphysema globules. You're doing. Hang on a minute. You're doing. Shows a rolled up sleeve. I'm pumping your blood. I'm breaking down your food. Wholesome Comics. That's posted by. A friend of mine sharing something about circulation. Yeah. I'm gonna share it as well, because I think that's a pretty good way of saying what I've been saying. You know what I mean? So let's bung that to the feed without his name on it. I think if you put it straight on your feed, you put it up in your own name, don't you? Let's have a look. Refreshing the page. Keeps his name out of it then, doesn't it? A brother from a different mother. Let's see if Facebook allow it. Yeah, he's gone on the news feed. Right. Because I've clearly stated to the doctors about circulation problems caused by the state abuse. Right. And old Noddy's mate said he's checking out and getting his intelligence services to check out abuse. How would he do that? Unless there were inserted agents in the prison and probation service to find out who's acting corruptly and who's not, and who's targeting who, and blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. So there you go. A. Y. Sammy. Right. Right. Now let me just take you back to when I was in my cell, dealing with certain prisoners, yeah. The abuse I endured from one, and when it came to switching cellmates, the schizophrenic one was more like what I have now with Hulkster and Marnie, yeah, and the little mannerisms. As I was joking with Sammy, that cellmate, right, saying like, oh, I don't care if you drop stuff on the floor, blah de blah de blah, but you know, you can help me clean it up, can't you? You know what I mean? I don't mind if you pee and whatever on the floor. I can clean it up for you because I'm helping you. I don't mind helping you because you're actually genuinely in need of help. Yeah. And while he's talking away to himself, and I gently remind him, Sammy, you've been doing so good, bro. Yeah. You're letting it take over yourself again, aren't you? You've proved you can already rein it in. You've proved that to yourself. So, would you be so kind as to rein it in, because I've been told I'm a sociopath and I'm having PTSD issues and I don't want to get triggered. Even though you're a schizophrenic, it makes for a very explosive combination, does it? Does it not? And he said, yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. So, okay, I'll try my best. Yeah, that's good enough for me, bro. We're getting on, aren't we? I'm not treating you like I was treated, am I? A little bit of love and understanding with brothers. You know what I mean? So, as a reward for that behaviour, the next cellmate I got when I done the right thing, by giving up that cell to some Muslim brothers, I got a pub landlord for a cellmate who had accidentally run a child over. Didn't judge him. I said, well, they do stuff like that, don't they? They just run out in front of you. I said, was you, being a pub landlord, did you have a bit of alcohol in your system? He didn't answer, but I said, there you go then, bro. I said, it wasn't intentional, was it? So you're not in there as a child killer, are you? So you don't have to worry, do you, bro? Yeah, you've got a cell full of goodies in here, mate. I'm not interested in that. You can safely go and do your kitchen job. Knowing that when you come back, it'll all be there. And the morning I got released, late morning, because I was releasing a lot that morning, I said to the prison officer that helped me, the Russian one, I said, this man's a good man. I said, can you go out of your way a little bit, mate, to make sure he has a lock-in cell, or a decent cellmate who ain't going to take the piss when he goes to do his job. He said, I'll see what I can do. All right. I said, thank you very much, and thank you for allowing me to get home safe to my children and my grandchildren. I won't forget that. Little blondie, the ship shape and Bristol fashion one, who was climbing the walls in my cell while I was putting my laundry in the bag now. I couldn't make her a cup of tea because I had prisoners watching in my cell while she was climbing the walls. And I'd already shown her what to do, hadn't I? You're climbing the walls because you're caffeined up. So you don't need me to remind you how to calm it all down, do you? Yeah, as fine as you look. I'm not taking a piss with you. I'm not staring at your butt while you're climbing the walls, checking for whatever you're checking there, or, you know. Already seen it stomping down the landing. That's why they caffeine you up to get you like that. That's their little bit of fun and amusement, isn't it? But you know what to do. Make yourself a nice caffeine-free cup of tea. Put a bit of honey in it. Make sure no one's fucked about with it while you're getting distracted, and enjoy doing your job in safety. Yes, I did hear that you know, I overheard you say to other prison officers I need to change my security pass, blah 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 blah. Alright, so obviously they was distracting her for a reason, wasn't they? But it wasn't her fault. She was trying to do the best she could, so no fault of hers there. It was just blokes taking the piss with a female in there while trying to work out and trying to get information off security passes and all that sort of stuff and get access to keys and stuff like that, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? Through distraction, the same as what goes on here at this house. Seen it all, inside and outside. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've already had my inhalers this morning. There it is over there. Radiator hasn't gone bang yet, has it? While I've been sitting here. Because the heat's holding in the house. But as soon as it goes below that temperature, you'll hear that radiator go ding, which sounds like I'm hitting the radiator. So you picture that of the night time, so about 11 o'clock if I turn the radiators off at 11 o'clock, because I'm going to be asleep anyway. And then about half an hour later or an hour later, the metal cools down and then goes bing. Yeah, as it cools. So it's not me being antisocial, is it? It's the freaking metal cooling down. So, I don't care how other people read it from outside, do I? Because I'm telling the truth. Right. So, we got protests today. I'm not going to no protest because I don't want it misunderstood. Because it could quite easily get me returned to prison, couldn't it? If I get carried away by the agitators in the crowd or something. So let's have a look. See what's going on in the world of sport today. Oh, thank G for that. He didn't, did he? He didn't just say that while he was looking up a website. Oh, come on. Let's, yes, I'm happy I can delete the cookies afterwards, can't I? If I want to watch a bit of sport. Now wait for that. Yeah, there it is about the ad blocker. Don't need to disable it, do I? Right, it's Friday. We've got Blackburn Preston. Championship one. Dunfermline Dundee. Up in Scotland. It's quite a bit of sport on. Hang on, what's this? Noticing some names there. It's got to be FA Cup or something, isn't it? Premier League Cup. So got a few matches on there. Brentford, Leicester, Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Fulham, Burnley, Huddersfield, Fleetwood Town, Norwich, Bournemouth, English under-18 Premier League, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds United, Let's keep on scrolling down, see what else is on. It's pretty comprehensive. It shows you the leagues and everything else. Good go-to site. Save you pottering about, looking for information. Yeah. It's a good go-to site to see what's going on in the world of sports. There's probably others, but you can see what's going on around the world as everyone plays the beautiful game. Poland, Portugal, Republic of Ireland, Romania, Saudi Arabia, Serbia. See what I mean? I think it's an American site, but I don't care. There's Ukrainian ones there. Right, let's go top of the screen. Do it the quick way. Remember Saturday when the protests are on. Come on. Let's get rid of the remove ad blocker. Oh, an early one Saturday, eh? The Yellow and Blacks v Tottenham. Oh. Well, that's why I'm not going to no protests. Oh dear. If I go to protest, I'll probably end up falling out with the Yellow and Blacks, won't I? It'll get me returned to prison. Because they start getting bullshit and pushing me about and telling me what to fucking do, and I'll get the hump about it. Right, so I don't need that shit in my life, do I? So I don't need to be joining no protests getting manipulated, do I? Well, Tommy Robinson's getting Man United. Morning, Mornington. Oh, morning. Yeah, voice is a bit croaky this morning, isn't it? Must be a winter thingy going about, mustn't there? There's old me got Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. Away from home. Spurs are away from home. Hey. Should we have a day out? No, we can't have a day out like that, can we? Not in the current climate, I'm afraid. Now, what's going on Remembrance Sunday? I bet there ain't going to be no football matches on when that's on. 2 o'clock in the afternoon they start. Right, let's see how the matches have been. Right, so the only London teams that are going to be playing would be West Ham and Chelsea at home in the capital. And their matches are 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 4:30. So even the football matches and the possible Green Street element and the Chelsea crew are all sort of micromanaged and escorted to and fro stadiums to keep that out of the way. So anyone's that are actually trying to interact with the protest would be viewed as agitators, wouldn't they? Because they're not interested in their football teams. So therefore it's got to be another reason, hasn't it? Do you now see how, if I'm seeing it this way, how the powers that be are seeing it? Right. And there you have it. So there's no fears of football hooligans joining the fucking affray, is it? Or the fray, or whatever you want to call it, term it by. Because it should be about remembering the fallen and the slain, shouldn't it? From all angles and all sides. That's what it's about. Right. So let's hope on a Bob Marley level that some sensible person, if it comes down to that, gets the leader from that side and gets the leader from that side and gets them shaking hands in public for all the supporters to cheer at. Wouldn't that be a cool outcome instead of stupidness? Just saying. Right. Cheers. Have a lovely Friday. TGIF. Right, what else is going on? Let's shut down Facebook. Let's open up another tab, leaving YouTube open. Quick look at the earthquakes. Anything under the UK? As soon as office hours are open, and we know there's been movement. No, we're still on the Argyll and Bute one. Arrow Char, Argyll and Bute. Alright. Have a quick look at the EMSC. See what's been happening since I checked at 2 o'clock in the morning. Just to make sure there weren't no energy out of place. Because I checked to see while I was waking up, see. Didn't I? Let's just have a quick scan down the feeds. Looking for anything that jumps out. Iceland still swarming away there. Kyrle Islands, where's that? I can't remember. But it's going up in magnitude, 5.8 from that solar storm that's grounding, yeah? So we had 4s to begin with, now it's up to 5.8, which is 6s. That sense otherwise out of action at the moment, so continuing doing it this way for a minute, just to help the old fella out, so he can live in peace and sort his thing out without stressing. And Alaska, busy refilling. That's a signature amount, yeah, for a refill of that system. Because it's already gone down as far as Mexico, hasn't it, and Texas. Another Iceland one. It's volcanic in nature then, isn't it? That's 2 I've seen so far. Just looking for patterns in the earthquake. .3 Svalbard, which is past Iceland. Let's just have a look at that, just to make sure, because there'll be a map attached to it. Svalbard, yeah, that's just past Iceland, right near the North Pole. So Iceland, Svalbard, and the caldera between Svalbard and Kamchatka Dutch Sense discovered it, so he's said, well, no one's named it as such yet, so I'm claiming that. So that's being called by our earthquake group Mount Dutch. But it's a super caldera under the ocean. Yeah, in between Iceland, Svalbard and Kamchatka, which goes down there. So energy goes up the mid-Atlantic ridge, over the pole, separating the earthquake energy from the centrifugal method to fuel the magnetosphere, separating the magnetic energy from the, I think it's lava tubes along the cratons and the plate boundaries. That's my personal opinion, which is separate from Dutch senses. Right, I think it's there, right near the North Pole, because it's supposed to be extinct, but if something were to happen with too much energy in the system, it would erupt, would it not? Which would then affect the North Pole, melting all the ice, which would make the top of the Earth lighter, which would then make the Earth wobble on its fucking axis, wouldn't it? Which would shake loose the southern polar cap, would it not? And that's what's written on the wall in Sumeria, because it's happened before, according to the writing on that wall, in the cuneiform tablets, if it's been translated correctly. So a warning from history. Now you see what it's all about.